Yes.
It's comprehension time with Joshua. I said to Joshua, you reading for Auntie? Joshua tell me you could read. And Joshua always eager to read, but he's all read up. He had a lot of reading. You had to do a lot of reading at school, oh boy. So what you did at school this week, that was so much reading, Joshua?
A test, a spelling test.
Oh. So how you feel that you're doing? You feel confident about it? How you feeling?
Confident.
Confident. I'm happy to hear that. And when school is finishing for you?
Already finished.
Oh, it finished this week. Okay. So you brought home your report or not yet?
It finished yesterday.
Yesterday. So you have your school report to show how you did in school?
Yes.
Are you going to get that from Daddy or are you going to send it to me when you're done? You got it or Mommy got it?
I have it in my house.
All right. So when lesson's done, you take a picture and send it to me, right?
Okay.
Good boy. Now take a show off about you. You feel happy about it though?
Yes, please.
Good. Because once you are improving and trying your best, I want you to be proud of yourself all the time, okay?
Okay.
All right, let Auntie do this reading since you're so tired of the reading. You really made me laugh. This comprehension, I gotta pull the blinds. Yeah, my Christmas lights must go up in the house. Yeah, today. By hook or by crook. Christmas long ago. I have finally got the opportunity, Susan, to tell you what Christmas was like about 50 years or so ago when I was a boy. The whole village was usually excited about the religious occasion. The day before, the children swept around the house until it was fire bright. They brought marl from a marl hole or sand in pails. They spread it around the house. We didn't have snow, so that must have represented the white Christmas we sang about each year. The housewives prepared sorrel, a red drink, jug, and the ham. I must tell you, we ate ham once a year, and that was at Christmas time. There were new curtains and linoleum, which we called Congolium, for the board floors. There was no refrigerator. The sweet drinks, ham, homemade sweet bread, and cake, we used to call pudding, were all kept in a larder. We didn't have many toys either. The boy or girl who got a battery toy was extremely fortunate. Obviously, it didn't last very long, for everyone shared it. We never knew about television. We had to listen to a radio called Ready Fusion, which played sweet Christmas carols both day and night. It awoke us early Christmas morning for church. Usually, among us in church were a few men who attended once a year. During the daytime, a group of 4 or 5 men with local musical instruments went from house to house singing and playing. It was a joy to listen and then offer them some of our Christmas goodies. Yeah, you like that story, Joshua?
Yes, please.
I like it. This brought back so many memories for me. What about you? Let me see. The first, I don't think I ever experienced the marl and the sand and all that around the house. But you know, when I was growing up, we couldn't afford a Christmas tree. And my mother would cut like a piece off a cherry tree and put it in a little bucket with sand and decorate it, and that was the Christmas tree. Yes. And then eventually we got like a small artificial tree. I think that cherry tree, I better try that. I like that a lot though. I hear smiling at that memory. The sorrel. I'm not a jug person, but sorrel ham. Okay. Then they had like my mouth watering with all this different food and imagining the smells and the toys. I can remember that. Like sometimes if you get a toy, Joshua, like a car or something working off a battery, and you know you will be using it all day long, and then by evening time, you know it's starting to move slowly already because everybody, all the family, like your cousins, or like if you got neighbors come over, everybody wants to turn with this toy, you know. And the Rediffusion, that took me back now to my grandmother's house. My grandmother had a Rediffusion radio, and at a certain point, like it would announce the time, like on the evenings. I don't remember why it was, but this thing will a certain time every evening, then it would be a certain program and so on. This was too sweet. All right, let's get on with these questions. What did that was another trip down memory lane with Auntie Jessica. What did the children do with the marl? That's the first question, Joshua. What did the children do with the marl? You will find that in the first paragraph. What did they do with the marl? No, they're showing us here a lot. You want me to say the answer or you got it?
You can say the answer.
Joshua tired, man. They brought marl from a marl hole or sanding pills. They spread it around the house. So they're trying to make it look like Christmas time, Joshua. You know in the Caribbean, we want to have snow. You know what's marl, Joshua?
Yeah.
Oh, marl is this white thing. I guess like the kind of consistency like sand. Yeah, this kind of fine, kind of. I don't even know. It's not like dirt or mud, but anyhow, it's white and it's fine like sand that way, you know. So you would spread it. Somebody could send and let me know what we really use marl to do. We use it to construct things. I don't even know. But anyhow, you would spread it around the house and it would look like Christmas time and snow because it's white. Okay. Does anybody still do that? That would be so refreshing. I know I used to see a house like going down, like Bank Hall or so, still doing that. You know, if you see that, it's an elderly person in the house. What was used to cover the floors? All right, the floors. Linoleum, which we call Congolium, was used to cover the floors. These are board floors. All right, this next question is going to be for you. Where was much of the food stored?
In the fridge.
Joshua. Look. Go back to the passage and look around by line 10. And you will see. Tell me if they had a refrigerator.
No.
Right. So where did they say they kept the food? They didn't have electricity at that time or refrigerator, right? Look at the end of the sentence, Joshua. They were all kept where? in their larder, right? All the food was kept in the larder, and it seems that it kept very well. It didn't go bad. Okay. Mention any 3 foods that the kids had at Christmas. They told us a lot of different things that they had. So tell me some of the things that they had to eat at Christmas time.
Ham, sorrel,
Mm-hmm.
jug,
Mm-hmm. Sweet bread, cake, right? Good stuff. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. What did the children do on Christmas Eve?
play with RC cars,
Play with their toys on Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. All right. No, the day before. They would get the fancy toys on Christmas Day when they open their gifts. But the passage says the day before, the children working, can't just play. The children swept around the house until it was fire bright. They brought marrow from a marrow hole or sand in pails. They spread it around the house. So that was the job of the children, right? Sweeping, giving the house a shine, as we would say, and spreading this marl or sand around the house. Okay. What is meant by fire bright in line 4? You know, sometimes we don't know what something means, but we can think about it in the context and try to figure it out. So remember now, the children are cleaning, and it's Christmas time. So how you think we will want the house, the place to look? When you finish cleaning, how you think that you want the house to look, Joshua? You want it to look dull, or you want it to look, how you want it to look?
shiny.
Shiny, perfect. See how bright my boy is? Yeah. So that's what Auntie's thinking about when she hears fire bright. Shiny. Right? We don't want our place looking dull, you know? You want it to be bright and shiny. Why didn't the battery toy last very long? We just talked about this. Tell me why. Joshua phone at 10%. Tell me why the battery toy didn't last long, Joshua.
Because in the afternoon, some RC cars battery goes slow and the RC car goes slow.
Because everybody's playing with it during the day, you know, Joshua? So if you keep playing with it, what will happen to the battery?
The battery will die.
It will die, yeah. All right, is extremely a pronoun, a verb, an adverb, or an adjective? Extremely what? Line 13. Was extremely fortunate. That is an adverb. What happened on Christmas morning? Or you could tell me this one, Joshua. I see a lot of different things happening on Christmas morning, but you tell me.
They set dinner, set the breakfast, and did the Christmas dinner.
Using imagination, you know. All right, in the morning, you went church. You went to church on the Christmas morning, right? The Rediffusion radio woke them up early Christmas morning. They were hearing all the carols and so on the radio. Then they went to church. And then they go on to make the point. There are a few men who attended once a year. So the men only go in church at Christmas time. And then during the daytime, You have some men who will come around with musical instruments and they're probably singing Christmas songs and so on like outside the house in the community. And people will normally offer them things to eat and share. That's so nice, a nice community vibe. Yeah. I don't remember it in terms of the men singing, but I know that how you will get the tuck band. You know what's the tuck band, Joshua?
No.
Joshua, you never saw the tuck band in Barbados, but you will have somebody, one person's like blowing this whistle, and then another person has the big drum, and you will get like the people dressed up like the Shaggy Bear. You've never seen that here?
No.
Well, I got to talk to Daddy. Daddy, that's not good enough. Joshua must get to know what is a tuck band. But anyhow, you will get the tuck band come around from house to house in the community. And people will give them money or like share, your goodies, your cake, and your different things with them. Yeah, really nice. And the last question is, what does the author think the moral around the house represented? And we have already said snow. So I hope you enjoy this comprehension. Yeah, this is in our Path to Success book. I really like it. It shares a lot of different things about Barbados and so on. Yeah. Yes, but we need more things that when we read these things, the children can relate, right? Yeah. Wonderful. That was so refreshing to me. So that's the end of our comprehension, and it's going to be composition time now. Auntie gonna have to be doing the work. Joshua tired. That's all right. Auntie having a wonderful time with Joshua.